Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hubbioo channel. Today we're diving into the incredible journey of one of the most exciting UFC fighters of recent years, Khamzat Chimaev. From humble beginnings to becoming a global sensation, Chimaev's story is one of grit, passion, and unshakable confidence. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Khamzat Chimaev, born on May 1, 1994, in the Chechen Republic, Russia, didn't have the easiest start. Moving to Sweden at a young age, his rise from obscurity to stardom in the UFC is a journey worth telling. Known for his lightning-fast finishes and fearless attitude, Chimaev's ascent to the top has been nothing short of extraordinary. So, what made Chimaev such a phenomenon? Well, in 2020, he burst onto the UFC scene in style, winning 3 fights in just 66 days. That's not just unheard of, it's legendary. Fans were immediately drawn to his dominant performances, where he showcased his relentless wrestling skills and vicious striking. Whether in the octagon or outside of it, his confidence and ability to back it up is why people can't stop talking about him. Born into a Chechen family, Chimaev developed his toughness early on. Growing up in the war-torn region of Chechnya, he faced many challenges as a child. At the age of 19, Khamzat and his family moved to Sweden in search of a better life. While his father's name isn't publicly known, it's clear that family support was a big part of his journey. Chimaev's older brother, Artur, is also a wrestler, and was one of his first inspirations to get into combat sports. As a teenager, Chimaev found himself deeply involved in wrestling. He won several national championships in Sweden, proving himself to be an unstoppable force on the mats. But his hunger for greatness didn't stop there. While most people take years to perfect their craft, Chimaev's rapid development from a promising wrestler to an elite MMA fighter was breathtaking. He spent long hours training and honing his skills, all while maintaining his characteristic drive to be the best. Though education took a backseat in Chimaev's life as he pursued his athletic career, he did spend time at a university in Sweden studying entrepreneurship. His decision to dive into MMA full-time came soon after, but the foundation of discipline he developed during his academic years has played a big role in his approach to fighting and life. What makes Khamzat stand out isn't just his insane athletic ability but his mindset. He trains like his life depends on it, and that's been key to his success. But like any fighter, the road isn't always smooth. While he hasn't suffered many failures inside the octagon, he did face a significant setback outside of it when he contracted COVID-19 in 2021. It was so severe that at one point, he even considered retiring. Thankfully, he made a full recovery and came back stronger than ever. Before becoming a professional fighter, Khamzat worked regular jobs in Sweden to make ends meet. He's mentioned working as a janitor and in construction, but he always had his eyes set on something bigger. Today, as a top contender in the UFC, his career is far from ordinary. With multiple wins across 2 weight divisions, welterweight and middleweight, Chimaev is currently one of the biggest rising stars in mixed martial arts. Chimaev is no stranger to social media. He keeps his fans updated on Instagram, where he shares training clips, life updates, and behind-the-scenes content. With over 4 million followers, he's built a loyal fan base who love his raw, unfiltered personality. You'll also find him on Twitter, where he often interacts with fans and gives them insight into his journey as a fighter. As of now, Chimaev's estimated net worth is around $1 to $2 million. His income mainly comes from his UFC fights, sponsorships, and endorsement deals. But given the rapid rise of his career, it's safe to say those numbers will continue to grow in the coming years. Chimaev keeps his personal life relatively private. While it's known that he's close with his family, including his brother Artur, he hasn't revealed much about his romantic relationships or whether he has children. His focus right now seems to be on building his legacy in the UFC, but you can bet that his family plays a big part in motivating him to succeed. From the Chechen Republic to dominating in the UFC, Khamzat Chimaev's journey has been one of determination, hard work, and sheer willpower. He's become a fan favorite not just because of his fighting ability, but because he represents what's possible with relentless dedication. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Khamzat Chimaev is here to stay, and his future in the UFC is something we'll all be watching closely. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Khamzat Chimaev's life and career. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our future content. Let us know in the comments who you want us to cover next. Until then, keep grinding just like Khamzat.